you laughing at? Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
What's the deal? What's the deal, Viral Gang? Shout out all the VwP members out there, man. Especially the day ones. You know, day one, not a day ago. Back in the building, pulling the 2 a day. You already know. We finna start upping the content output. We finna turn it up one time on these suckers out here. As always, is your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. And I got the whole squad in the building. Viral Gang, what's happening?
What's the deal, man? How y'all feeling?
Got Messiah the Great here to lead the way. We got Cali the One, not the Two. Man, it's a lot going on today. We might got to put the tinfoil hats on today. We might got to get in that political bag. It's just too much real-ish going on in the world right now to be keeping up with the drama. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of drama going on all over the place, but it's some stuff going on in the world that y'all need to know about that's affecting y'all. Now, first, let's start with Trump because he's trending everywhere. He went on this pardon party, which was kind of a clout chase because he really didn't pardon nothing, really. He really didn't pardon nobody important. He gave
sheriff in Virginia, he got him off.
He got the sheriff off. We know about the Kodak Black.
NBA.
Larry Hoover, the founder of the Gangster Disciples. He commuted his federal sentence, but meanwhile, bro still got 200 years to do in the state pen. So that really didn't do nothing. That was kind of like a sick joke. Like, oh yeah, we finna let you out, but oh yeah, you got 200 years. So, and what I'm noticing, his cabinet, everybody who was around him, Kash Patel, Elon Musk, Candace Owens, Vivek Ramaswamy, everybody who was backing him is separating themselves. Not only are they separating themselves, a lot of black liberals are starting to say, man, what is he doing? I'm not rocking with him no more. So you got a couple articles that the people should know about. Let's find out what's going on with Trump, man.
Yeah, so Trump Department of Justice dismisses investigations of police in several cities, including Minneapolis. So the Justice Department is backing away from cases against police departments in Minneapolis and Louisville, Kentucky, reversing course on the use of consent decrees to help ensure accountability for law enforcement agencies. The move comes only days before the anniversary of the murder of George Floyd in Minnesota nearly 5 years ago by Derek Chauvin, a white police officer. Chauvin was captured on video pressing his knee onto Floyd's neck. Y'all know that. Let's see here. Armit Dillon, the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, announced a plan to dismiss the lawsuits, close the underlying investigations, and retract findings by the Biden administration's Justice Department and alleged constitutional violations. Dillon told reporters Wednesday the timing of the move had nothing to do with the solemn anniversary of Floyd's death, but rather looming deadlines in court cases. Today, we are ending the Biden Civil Rights Division's failed experiment of handcuffing local leaders and police departments with factually unjustified consent decrees, Dillon said in a written statement. She said those sweeping deals amounted to micromanagement of local police that would carry a price tag of potentially millions of dollars in compliance. So what they're saying, Trump's Department of Justice, is they're canceling the investigations into what happened in Louisville, Kentucky with Breonna Taylor, right? And then also what happened in Minneapolis with George Floyd. And why they're saying they're doing that is because pretty much is giving the government too much of a mirror or too much binoculars within law enforcement locally, and they're trying to retract from that.
And what is crazy timing that they're doing this, because one of those departments, I forget the state, they got like 20-something officers that done committed suicide.
Yeah.
Like literally the same department. So it's wild that they want to take the eyes off of the police departments right now when it's a lot of shaky, weird stuff going on with these cops. And it ain't just that state. I just seen another article where it was like the same station, about 5 cops committed suicide. So we got this random acts of suicide going on within these departments. So what type of information did they slip and fall on that got them unalive? Because if you think 5, 10, 15, 20 cops in the same department off themselves, you a damn fool, and I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Not only that, the whole pardon stuff kind of overswept this. Because as this is going on, all of a sudden, oh, look, Trump pardoning niggas. So nobody over here looking at, oh, well, when you was running, you was trying to give the police immunity to do anything. And you said you wasn't a part of that. What was the 25 everybody was talking
Project
about?
2025.
Project 2025. You said you had nothing to do with that. And then everything you're doing right now is sort of reflecting that a little bit.
It's kind of crazy because Trump is, if people are paying attention, he's good at playing both sides. Because even if he's pretty much going to do the same thing with Derek Chauvin that he did with Larry Hoover. Like, he's going to commute his federal sentence, but he's still going to have to do that state time. So he's not getting out either. So he's throwing a bone to the whites and he's throwing a bone to the blacks. Like, he really got, if you're not smart enough and if you don't do your due diligence enough to read deeper into the articles or into things that are going on, you think he's helping out your side when in reality he's just giving you something to be like, okay, I fuck with Trump for the meantime, to make him look better, and hopefully, you know what I mean, during the midterms to keep him up and alive where niggas say, okay, he did this, and that for us. But he's not really doing anything for anybody when it comes to getting people out of jail. In my opinion, like, again, even if he commutes these sentences, these people still have to serve that time. I don't think Chauvin's going to actually get a pardon. Again, it's just him talking. We saw Larry Hoover not going to get a pardon. NBA Youngboy, Kodak Black, they have like lesser cases where they can get out. But I don't know. I think
Kodak is back in jail?
No, he got out. He out.
Yeah.
I think black people, though, need to stop being so easily excited about shit he's doing, right? Like,
Cuz said he not against letting Diddy out if he getting treated as fairly.
Even that, right? Like, you throwing that out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
they throwing that in.
No, I think
Diddy?
somebody said something about it. Yeah.
He said, I haven't looked into it, but me and Diddy used to be cool. But once I started getting into politics, he separated himself. Because, you know, once you get into politics,
he went blue, yeah.
You start to do other things that maybe people don't like personally, but it's good for the country. But he said he would not be opposed of pardoning Diddy if he sees any wrongdoing, whether Diddy likes him or not. So again, that's like another, here you go, shut up niggas type thing.
It's crazy. And it's just like, he knows that. I feel like he's playing on black people's obsession with pop culture, where it's like, if I give you NBA, if I give you Kodak, if I give you Larry Hoover, you're not even going to care that in real life, people who were really harmed by the system, not saying that they weren't, but George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, et cetera, people that really got done dirty, I'm going to close them cases. Them investigations is over with. So I don't even give a fuck about that. But I know if I go and do this for your favorite rapper or your favorite OG, you're not even going to pay attention to that. So I think black people got to stop being so excited about the popular culture, because a lot of times something like that comes just for something to be swept under the rug that we don't even know about.
And I agree with that. It's like people be so happy about them getting Kodak. And there's nothing wrong with getting them off.
Yeah,
this ain't
for
nothing
sure.
against none of that. But it's like the people that's really been in the system with cases they've been fighting or trying to overturn for years, the people that actually mean something, these is motherfuckers with money already. That's already in positions where it's like, even if you sat down for 2 or 3 years, that ain't nothing compared to these people that be in jail 20 years, come to find out they ain't something that they didn't do. It was just somebody else that just got out. And I think they gave him, I think he did like 20-something years, and they only gave him, I think, $1 million. I'm like, that's not even $100K a year that you don't even get reimbursed for that. It's like, but it's so many different cases of people that could be helped that were actually making an impact, especially in the California system. There's so many people that's on both ends of the spectrum, who've been falsely accused or done crimes where they got football numbers for something they did at 16 for trying to get some money, and you still down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
but with all the corruption going on in the police department, this is the time you need more eyes. Because you remember, first of all, they did the defund the police. So that was strategic. Like, okay, let's let them run crazy out here in the streets, and then they'll be begging for more cops. Not only are we going to bring more cops, we're going to bring even more control than we had the first time. Sort of like when they did the No Bail LA, when they had everybody running out of every single store in LA. All the boosters went crazy. A lot of stores had to shut down, and then they came back on the backside of that with the new law. So it's just like every time they know what people are going to do. It's almost like a bait car.
Yeah.
It's like they leave the car open in an impoverished area knowing people are going to go in it.
It's like a scientist trying to put a rat in a maze, seeing what they're gonna do. If I put this over here, I can influence you to go this way.
Exactly.
Then I'm gonna bring the next trap for you. That's literally what Trump and every presidential candidate and all the politicians are doing. If we keeping it 100,
Because he is doing a lot of things that he did say he was gonna do, but then some of the shit he doing, you like, what the fuck? What type of time you on? You didn't mention this.
and that's why he's, I can't hate on him because he's doing something like, again, he's giving us things that are good, but also things that are bad. But it's like, damn, I can't really even be mad. Like I can, but it's almost like you still doing something to shut people up in a way.
So
Or he just like, I can't appease everybody. I'm gonna do something over here, do something over here.
That too.
It's still like, it ain't gonna matter. People still gonna have something to say about, cause has he done more than majority of the presidents that we know as far as affecting in a certain way? So it's like, you damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, people are pulling, black people, I should say, black conservatives. They're starting to run with the race card. Oh, Trump secretly against blacks, this, that, and the third. But it's just strange that all of these people who was backing him to the T is all separating now all of a sudden. You got what was that, VwP?
Yeah,
Say he was gonna release the Epstein files.
No, that's Cash Patel.
No, that Cash Patel. I get them mixed up. They damn near look the same. They damn near look the same. So they're saying that they're going to release the Epstein suicide video. I go, why y'all randomly releasing that right now? At the peak of AI, where we're seeing the most realistic AI videos we've ever seen, where it's hard to even tell if it's real.
Yeah.
There's no way you're about to convince me that any footage that they drop of Epstein offing himself in his jail, where you told us the cameras went out,
right?
Is real.
That was the
so
first thing.
you told us the cameras went out and nobody saw it. So where the fuck this footage come from all of a sudden?
And nobody really care about cut offing himself. Drop the files.
Facts.
Fuck this nigga's talking about. Yeah, we're gonna get y'all the footage. Nigga, he's gone, nigga.
We don't care
We
how
don't
he
give a fuck
gone,
about
yeah.
that, nigga. Drop the files. That's the only thing. But even then, the files is like, y'all just gonna expose Hollywood. They ain't gonna never drop them. That shit was all cap. Only way it's gonna get dropped is somebody go rogue in that bitch and leak them or whoever. And they probably
Edward Snowden. Yeah.
they probably went after niggas and peeled brains back for them files, nigga.
So this is what they said. I forget. It might have been Cash Patel. I forget who exactly quoted saying this, but they said if they release the files, it will cause a rise in anti-Semitic thoughts and behavior from the public. So basically what they saying is there's so many Jewish people on the list, it's going to cause the world to hate Jews.
But without even seeing the list, I could have told you that though.
So it's like, what the fuck do you mean? So you're not going to release it because it's a lot of Jewish people on the list?
Nah, it's a lot of people that they know on the list. They be on them lists. That's what you. What it's gonna be is that you surprised that all these government officials and people that y'all look up to be doing these freak offs like Diddy. That's in a certain crime and what's the white collar crime and doing everything else that people that we assume that's behind these programs and stuff like that is not actually going on.
They freak
the
off
blinders
worse
be
than
off.
Diddy.
And it ain't even just the freak offs. I mean, just stuff what they doing with the monies and accounts,
Corruption,
overseas shore accounts and stuff like that. Everything else is going to be open to the public.
And how much longer exactly can you pull the wool over people's eyes with the celebrity shit until people wake up and realize like celebrities are pawns at the end of the day, right? Like some of them have a lot of power and influence, but ultimately they're being controlled by somebody else. So once we get to who really is running shit, that's gonna fuck the whole world up.
And
did he having a freak off? Okay. Harvey Weinstein, okay, but imagine you find out Obama or somebody else that's supposedly running the world was involved in these heinous acts.
Well, what they say who's running the U.S. is Israel,
yeah.
Mossad. They say they the ones pulling the strings behind the scenes, which is why you can't criticize them. You can't say nothing negative about it. You can't even say what I just said about it, or they on your ass. So. But we keeping it real raw and uncut, and it is what it is. But to your point, I said this earlier, the biggest YNs in the world is the government. The government are the biggest YNs ever. They got their hands in every crime at the highest level ever. All this little petty crime that you see from the YNs running around with shiesties on, nigga, that is nothing. That ain't even a raindrop in the ocean. That's not a peanut to an elephant. That ain't even a fucking raindrop in the ocean. It's nothing. The government, they're the ones doing all the crime.
Yeah.
They finessing the entire world, nigga, behind the scenes.
Money
Y'all worried
laundering.
about a nigga with a shiesty on. No, worry about them niggas with the suit and ties and them human-like masks on. Because when we gonna ever talk about that? Y'all see all these damn government officials come out with 50 faces. 50 different faces, the same person.
Remember, too.
I seen Trump. One Trump was like damn near 6 something.
Oh,
Then the next Trump short, you see the boy when we been thought he was unalived. Who was the last president? I be forgetting all these dudes' names.
Biden.
I seen
yeah.
35 Bidens.
And we ain't even talking about
35.
how he has prostate cancer, right? And how it's in stage 4 or 5, and how pretty much if he would have made this next election and he would have became president, it's possible he wouldn't have even lived through it, or would have been ill to the point where somebody else would have had to step in. So a lot of people brought that up. Like, was that a part of the plan?
I think they capping covering to
You
live for
know
like
what I
10
mean?
more years. Watch. Talking about these niggas still got, they found a cure. You know, they got all type of shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
look into them human masks, bro. Like, you can see the mask. Like, some of them, the mask be peeling off on the side.
I ain't gonna lie. Now,
I
some
done
of
seen the
some of them
eyes.
so good, you down there, I think you can buy them now where they come down there all the way to your chest, nigga.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it look real as fuck. Like, I could look like a straight white person right now. Just go down the street.
Nah, for
Also,
sure.
niggas need to start. No, I'm gonna get one. Come sit on the episode one day. Act like y'all got a new guest. Couldn't make it.
Because you remember
Just to
Michael
see.
Jackson been hiding in plain sight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been hiding in plain sight. He was the burnt up dude or whatever he had wore on that interview.
They got jobs now out there for people where they coming to pay you to basically train the AI. Like, so they come track your movements, want you to like start like placing shoes, cleaning up and stuff like that. I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. So they really just they and it's so crazy because people gonna do it because they gonna use us to help make the robots. Like, they gonna come get y'all, pay you a little crumb fee, and you're gonna do every fucking movement for the AI, and it's gonna take over whatever that people are using on the groundwork.
Never
AI is
train nobody or nothing to replace you. That's rule number 1. Never train nobody or nothing to replace you. You know how they be bringing people on the job? Oh yeah, just show them around, show them how to do it. You better show him just enough to do his job. You show him exactly what you do, they don't need you no more.
It's crazy. AI has advanced so fast. Because I don't know if you remember, a couple years back, Tom Cruise, a video of the deep fake of Tom Cruise came out. He was like in the grass with his socks off, dancing around. And that was the first thing I saw from AI. And then now you fast forward and it's possible Epstein videos might be AI. You got deep fakes. You got all type of shit that's going on that's changing everything. So it's just crazy. That sparked my mind. You talking about AI, like how fast it's progressing and how soon it's here to take a lot of people's
Right,
jobs.
they've been talking about AI since Artificial Intelligence, that movie. Niggas thought it was a game.
Niggas thought this shit was-
Niggas thought it was a game. I'm just
Minority
thinking if you ever
Report.
seen that, like and I forgot when that movie came out. That was
You remember the Will Smith video that
where
dropped?
he showed you nothing was real.
Where he playing
Yeah.
you, he like, ain't none of this real, but every scene he went to, it looked real as hell. Then he just floating out of the world. So it's like subliminal messages thrown right in your face.
Yeah.
And then they come out and say, you know, human cloning is real. We can do it. We got the technology. Even though we all knew that. We've been knew that, but they've come out to actually say it. So now when they talking about they got these multiple politicians so they can be at different spots of the world at the same time, you start to even look past the human mass. Like, well, shit, how many clones do they got?
Probably a lot.
How many videos we done seen of Jalen Rose frozen? We done seen a Cardi B just freeze. All these damn celebrities just glitching, they
It's
just
a
freeze.
video off of the show on the
Like,
show.
bro, these is really bots. Y'all thought Kevin Hart was playing when he said, man, I seen Curry, and this nigga, this nigga
they
is
had
a
this-
Mach 5 robot.
They had the silence cut after that. That's when he
As soon
turned
as he
over.
said that, that's when Kevin Hart got in that big ass accident.
They said he a robot now.
You remember he got in that car accident shortly after saying that. He ain't never been the same.
Might be.
That's all I'm saying is y'all got to start paying attention to this shit out here, man.
Man, what that
Nah, for real.
video?
Yeah, but Trump, he doing a lot of things. People got to pay attention. He's doing some good things, but he's also doing some bad things. So I think, again, Black people need to lock in on politics more and what's going on in the world. Really, really look and have a mind of your own. Don't be so easily swayed just because dude from who created the GDs got out. Like that's
I don't even, cuz not even out, but don't
Let the
disrespect him like
GDs in
that,
the
though.
dump.
Don't do him like
Let the
that.
GDs
He
in the
look,
was trying to really do some
niggas
things
is-
for our people, though.
y'all seen the old nigga on Twitter crying. I'm like, these niggas
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
It's been a
Said
long
my
time.
Lord is home.
Yeah, I'm like, these
Yeah.
niggas
Oh,
is sick.
phone
man.
them grave, nigga.
He
Don't
like
be
he
playing.
like he like a Jesus to some people. For them, yeah, but that's crazy. But this is the video I wanted y'all to see. This I think this was that's the Google the VO thing or whatever.
The what?
What that say, nigga? VO. Come on, trying to make somebody sound crazy. What do that say,
nigga? I'm trying to get you to let the audience know
Oh,
what
the
the fuck you
Google,
talking about.
Google, yeah, VO3.
But they
this is-
can't see it.
I know. I was just showing
We
y'all.
gotta
Y'all
figure
kept
that out, how to-
talking,
how to
but
pull that up.
Nah, because
Yeah,
nigga,
nah, for
you gotta
sure.
put that in group chat so I can already be up.
yeah, I've been sent it.
what's
Nigga, you
going
don't look
on.
at shit, nigga.
You ain't put that shit
Yes,
in
I
the
did,
group.
nigga. Yeah.
Nigga sent the same
He sent
thing
the
2
exact
minutes
same
later.
video back to a nigga. Like I said, this nigga don't look at shit. Talking all that shit. Nigga, I just sent this, nigga.
Y'all
Kylie
niggas
responded to it. Like, this nigga crazy. Cuz sent the exact same video talking about I told y'all. Nigga, we talked about this 30 messages ago.
Hey, sometimes though, before you even read the messages, you just send something.
Yeah,
I do that too.
exactly.
Like,
I do that too,
I
but
send it the
nigga,
same
right,
shit.
nigga, no, that was different. You know what I'm talking about? That didn't make no sense. I said, this nigga just doing anything. That's crazy.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
I be seeing shit and just like, cuz, just look at this. We
Niggas
might need
moving
to talk
fast,
about it.
yeah.
Cause we talking all that shit. Niggas never look at the group chat.
Don't.
Niggas don't. I'm just like, damn, this nigga don't even look at it.
Nah, I'll be able to go. I don't know where y'all live at in the world, but this for my California people right here. This is finna get crazy, scary, spooky, and nothing about it is hilarious. This California cost of living crisis and this California gas crisis that they created. Yes, the politicians you voted for literally are on video saying that this problem is a self-inflicted wound. They created the problem. And they stated that they created the problem by pushing electric vehicles too hard and too fast, which we all knew they were doing because they don't even have the infrastructure or the capability to charge everybody's car if we all just went green. We all know California has this green initiative. I myself have been working in the oil field for over 14 years. So I be looking at this type of stuff. So basically, what's going on, 2 of California's largest refineries, Phillips 66 and Valero, are leaving California. Now, the problem with that is these refineries produce around 20% of all the gas that we use daily. So when they leave, this is going to cause a 20% decrease in the oil supply. What that means for us, gas prices are going to skyrocket. They're estimating between $8 and $10 a gallon. While the rest of the country, gas is floating around $2 to $3, Californians will be paying around $8 to $10. And if you live anywhere near Hollywood, Rodeo, Beverly, and all that, you know they gas be a couple dollars more expensive. So they might be paying around $15 a gallon down there. They whooping feet.
God.
So
damn.
Phillips 66 plans on
Crime
closing.
rate finna go up.
Oh yeah, crime rate boosting. We finna be in the shiesties for gas.
Valero too. Huh?
So Phillips 66
Yeah, he said Valero.
plans on closing down by October this year. Valero plans on closing down by April of next year. So, like I said, the gas supply problem stems from California regulators designing policies to remove gas cars off the road to decrease pollution, aka push their Go Green initiative that they've been talking about for I don't know how long. Talking about, oh, this is good for the environment. We trying to stop the emissions and blah, blah, blah. The problem with that is they have to make up for this 20% oil decrease that we're going to get hit with. So one of the answers to that was to import oil by land and by sea to help the refinery closures and to make up for that 20%. The problem is we don't have the infrastructure to import that much oil. And on top of that,
Tariffs as well, no?
they don't regulate the emissions of the ships that's coming in. And for the ships, the size of the ships that you need to ship that amount of oil, the emissions are going to be out of this world and it's going to affect the whole city. So the whole point of these new regulations was to help clear the environment of the emissions. But if we import oil via ship, that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to ruin the fucking environment with the emissions. So it's like, it doesn't make any sense. And then this whole go green shit is all bullshit. They know for a fact we ain't going electric. It's all bullshit. People ain't even buying Teslas like that no more. They sending them back.
All this is bullshit. They're trying to reinvent California. They getting people fuck up out of here. That's all they doing. They've been, gentrification? They've been doing all that. They've been cleaning up everybody's cities, trying to get rid of the projects. They trying to make California a strictly rich state. That's it.
Well, it damn near already. And you know, Gavin Newsom, Gruesome Newsom, he been under fire for the regulations he's been doing. So if you work in oil, which a lot of people who are gonna watch this video does work in oil, you know California is the strictest place in the world on oil. This is why oil businesses hate coming out here to work. They don't take contracts out here. They don't set up shop out here because California goes out of their way to make it damn near impossible to drill oil. They got all these regulations. You go to Texas, they hardly have none of that. You go to the Middle East, them niggas don't even be wearing hard hats. Nigga, them niggas be up on the crane in fucking sandals and flip-flops, nigga, in tank tops, flipping blinds and doing all type of shit. So,
and he's trying to, it's crazy because Newsom's trying to blame the oil refineries or the companies like Phillips or Valero. But it's like when you go somewhere else, like Nevada, Texas, the prices are cheaper. So how could you blame the companies? Are the companies just being greedy here and not there? Like it doesn't add up.
Nah, it's not the companies, bro.
California is being greedy.
It's them.
Exactly.
It's them because look, they have auditors, right? So one of the state auditors, damn, I wrote her name down. I forget her name. It's the white lady. I'm gonna find it. I wrote her name down somewhere. What they do is they tell the auditors that visit these sites to write more citations because you're allotted certain amounts a year, fines and shit like that. But the way that they do it is like, say they checking for emissions. They got this radar gun where if you point it at a tank or you point it at a vessel, you point it at a flange, it'll show the emissions coming out, a certain amount that's allotted. The problem is, it's damn near impossible to stop that. And they know that, which is why they give you so many a year. But when they want to get this shit shut down, they let all the auditors know, hey, up them citations. Basically giving you citations to shut down certain sites. So a lot of these people that work for these companies, y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of these sites have already been closed. Especially, you remember they brought that law in where you can't have no oil pumping units or nothing that's drilling or pulling oil out the ground so many feet away from homes. But that was like most of Signal Hill. Damn near every pumping unit over there is right by a resident or by a school. So that shut down massive amounts of land where a lot of oil was coming out the ground. And then they running this fossil fuel finesse that they've been running since they introduced fossil fuels. Number one, the earth itself produces oil. It's damn near unlimited. They done had on files where they found rivers of straight oil, lakes of straight oil. Like, we're going to be gone before the oil is gone. But what they had to do was let the world know or tell the world, convince the world that it's a limited supply. Why? Because anything limited, it's more valuable. If we just tell people oil's unlimited, it's no way we can convince y'all to go to the pump and pay $10 a gallon like dumbasses and this shit is unlimited.
Supply and demand.
So what they told you was, oh, the fossils take millions of years to break down and it's only so much oil.
They had that video. I think the people had found the oil. They were just digging through something. And that shit just started busting out everywhere. I forgot what video that was.
It's like with anything we have, any infrastructure we have, they create these artificial shortages. Because without that, how do they really profit off of anything? Like even water, we drink bottled water. Like if you could go and find out, if I go over here and just drink some water, how much money do you think they lose or they're unable to profit off of? So they create these artificial shortages to make money out of thin air, really, for the corporation.
Exactly.
That was a great point.
Like these niggas said, oil is running out. Bro, no, it's not. Not only is it not running out, they found new ways to drill. So we used to only be able to drill straight down. Now they can drill diagonally, horizontal. They can drill vertically. They can drill every which way to hit pockets in different reservoirs of oil. In California, they don't want fracking. So basically, fracking is like you pump, let's say like some type of fluid or some type of pressure into a zone to frack it, to crack it, essentially to free up oil that may be trapped there. But they say that that's bad for the environment, so they low key ban fracking here. But in other countries and other states, they can frack all day and hit all the oil they want. But here you're limited. So you might got this whole 1,000 yards worth of land that has oil in it, but you need to frack it to get the oil out. But it's illegal. So now you can't even touch the zone over there.
Yeah,
so
they did it
because
once you find out, they finna come down there. Yep, we need all this. y'all can't hit this, because then people gonna be selling oil on the low. And everything else, like any other business that becomes too big. So they want to control it. They need every dollar. That's why they be mad. The same reason that the nigga from Cash App disappeared after he figured out all that. Like, nigga, we ain't got no parts in this, nigga. You out of here. Like, anything that's get too big for them and they can't tax you off of it, they gonna come get your ass.
Bro, this is so corrupt. Like, the country, if you were a conspiracy theorist and you would actually start to look at some of this stuff that's going on, the amount of corruption is crazy. This is why I said the government is the biggest YNs.
They underlived the man for figuring out how to make a car that ran on water.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah. What? You ain't finna have them filling up at the water hose at home.
You can pull up any house on the block and fill up.
Niggas fire everybody from VwP.
That nigga came juiced up. Nigga, they said that nigga went to the meet, nigga ate some food, cuz started spazzing. Ran out the shit, poisoned his dumbass. Like, he thought he was finna get broke off.
We got
nigga,
$1 billion check,
dumbass. Like, that's crazy. You just see people disappearing for nothing. Like, you tell too much of the truth, you gone. Now you can't even give too much of that, and it's free.
Facts, it's ugly. It's ugly. Because just imagine if that would have passed. There's no way we can get you to pay $10 a gallon for
what
gas.
I need oil for, nigga? Vegetable oil, nigga? Cook. Other than that, they ain't doing nothing.
And
man.
it's so dumb because it's not just gas for cars and buses and trains and planes. Petroleum is damn near in everything. Look up the amount of items that it takes petroleum to create. Bro, petroleum's in damn near everything that we use. Like from your housing to the fucking tires on your car to the streets, the road, damn near everything. You need that refinery. You need those oil fields. You need that.
For California to let them refineries get up out of here is crazy.
And not only is that wild, refinery work, oil field work was one of the last jobs that you could be a felon or just a regular everyday guy who didn't go to college with no degree and still earn over 6 figures. So imagine how many jobs are gone. You know how much bank they was getting at these refineries on the turnaround or something? Especially because a lot of them just got unionized. So a lot of them are now getting union-based wages.
That goes up every.
But do you think do you think the people that had them jobs, they just gonna go look for the company? Are they gonna go look for new work wherever they go, or the people just asked out who had those jobs? Or you think they're gonna have them move? Like, say if they the refinery just went to Texas, they like, y'all can come out here if y'all want to and keep your job. Or
I think it depends on the company. Yeah. You might just be asked out. Whatever you got in your 401k, or if you had a pension, you're gonna have to live off, because it's like, I'm not about to be trying to figure out to get all y'all out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up some postings. Hey, we finna set up in Texas and whatever. And it's hella oil workers out there. It's hella people that want them jobs out there.
It's only gonna be limited, so many limited positions.
And it's only so many limited spots.
But do y'all think they should allow them if you want to get up and move, that's on you. You'll still have a job. But other than that, we out of here. But like you said, if it's union work,
because
if it's union work, they shouldn't have to be able to lose their job, right? Just off of changing location.
Well, I think it's different because I know, like, for instance, in an electrician union, there's so many people and waiting in the hall to get called. So like once you make it into the union, you're waiting to get a call to go and work. So it could be, I don't know how it works in oil, but it could be 1,000 motherfuckers waiting to get called for work. So then you add another 1,000 on, another 2,000 on. Niggas might be waiting for 4 or 5 years to get some work.
You definitely be waiting, because I remember when I went to the Boilermaker still, and I used to call them every day, and they'd just be like, "Yeah, just call us back next week." Call us back
if you don't know nobody, it's a wrap. But I different unions got different
type of rules,
ways of operating. Like, if you're a longshoreman and you don't have your hours up or no seniority, then you got to wait at the hall until your number or the last name, the letter get called. I think it's a number though. like with your card.
Yeah.
Then you got to go every day and literally sit and hope.
They call
the
you.
ones with the seniority don't want to work. And what happened is a lot of these damn ports are automated now. So half of the jobs that the guys with the seniority didn't want, the grunt work, they're taking it now because they lost positions due to automation. You go down to the port, nigga, the only human in some of these yards is the guards. You go in there, everything else is automated.
And it's so crazy
That's
because it's like
crazy.
the superpowers, which, you know, America, Russia, China, it's like you have to compete with China. You have to compete with Russia. China's fully automated everything.
Fully.
So it's like, America, how do you not automate your shit? It's almost like, do we keep working at a slower pace or you know, with humans, or do we automate it? Like, you almost have to automate it because your competition is doing the same
But
thing.
what are we competing for?
Which push people out of jobs.
Well, this is why Trump is having a tariff war, because all of the stuff that we're importing, he wants most of that built here.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have the companies here and building that here, all of them jobs and shit that's getting outsourced would be jobs here.
And they fucked off, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
what are they competing for? Transporting the oil and stuff, or just what?
I mean, it's just like
it's like when niggas said we went to the moon. Who can do it faster, better?
Yeah.
That's crazy work. If we
you're
imaginary competition with them niggas is wild.
I didn't even really matter. It's like
they fucking
business
if we win in competition with the AI shit, because them niggas way ahead of us.
Nah, because like let's say you a person, right, and you're unloading the trucks, right? You're unloading the shipments that come in. You can only physically do so many. Then you got to get breaks. You got to lunch, and then I got to worry about you getting hurt. You know, I got to pay you. AI ain't getting hurt. Automation ain't getting hurt, and automation don't stop. I can run automation around the clock, 24/7. So whatever you could do in a day, I can do quadruple with the AI. So my profit is
like on the front end, you might spend more money for the technology, but through the course of the job or whatever it is, you're going to eventually
long term, you're going to make more money.
You're going to save more money because exactly you have less things to factor in.
This is why on the episode me and bro was in here shooting earlier, we told y'all, look for AI-proof skills. Truck drivers not even safe. Nigga, they got self-driving trucks. It's only a matter of time before the entire road is self-driving trucks, nigga.
Yeah.
It's going to start with one company, and then every company going to see that and go, nigga, I can eliminate how much on the payroll?
And that's why when you see like the, like when I told y'all that story, I drove up on a car that was driving by itself. I feel like right now what they're doing with them is just test runs. Because then it's going to be to a point where Uber is just going to be empty cars.
Autonomous vehicle.
Yeah, but they're going to start cutting the people off that's doing it. Because they got all these Uber accidents with people killing people, and you getting into it with Uber drivers and stuff like that. It's going to be to a point just jumping in an empty car. But they probably, right now, like you said, the lab rat thing is just seeing how much and how long it's going to be profitable and useful. But that's how I think. It's like, what is the motherfucker driving to the gas station by themselves? Probably just go right back to the damn to the company.
It is no way I'm getting in no car that's driving itself and just hopping in the back like it's cool. LeBron has seen too many Final Destinations. I'm good, nigga. I watched The Terminator. I watched Minority Report. I watched Artificial Intelligence.
That motherfucker be talking.
Good,
also,
nigga.
just like, too, like, damn, like, I want to drive my own car. I want to have human interaction. I want to be able to do things that we do. Like, I don't think we also factor in how much shit is going to change for human beings when those things are eliminated. Like when I can't just go to the liquor store and talk to somebody. Yeah, like it's I just seen a fully automated McDonald's. There's nobody working there.
That is crazy.
Nothing. You go in, you get your food. It's nobody there. It's like, how is this gonna work? Like things might move at a faster scale and be more efficient, but what does it do to the human mind?
Not only what does it do to the human mind, it's gonna get to the point where humans gonna be scared when they see another human, nigga. It's gonna be so long. We only communicating online via Instagram.
It's either gonna be scared or they gonna crave it. I think it can go either way.
I don't know, because it's like, like a female you ever met who just been single for a hella long, and then she just got stuck in that comfortability, and you trying to take her out, and she finding reasons not to go out to avoid the human interaction.
Yeah, some people I think feel like that's just a scary ass mind state though. Like, I know what you mean though. You get comfortable. That's why they say isolation be dangerous, but
you got to think.
You get used to the way you do things.
Yeah, so now you got to adjust to somebody else. You can't really do it. You don't know how to function no more.
You got to think, bro. When you go to prison, how do they punish the prisoners?
Yeah, they put us in
They
isolation.
put you in isolation because there's really nothing else they can do to punish you other than to remove you away from people. So you got to really think about that. They're setting up society where we're not around people. But in prison, the punishment is removing you from around people because you're going to lose your fucking mind.
If
We're
your mind
social
ain't strong enough.
We're social creatures. We're meant to interact. We're meant to interact. You're meant to be social. As a human being, you have to, or you're gonna lose your fucking mind.
I guess I
It's
lost
a
mine
scary
a few
place.
times. But yeah, that's
This nigga over here reflecting like, damn, cuz I was in the hole.
I ain't reflecting. I'm just thinking. I just say, like I said, if you ain't got a strong mind, then yeah, of course you'll lose it. But if your mind's strong enough, you'll be straight.
And don't get isolation confused with alone time to think. Everybody needs alone time to sit and think. I mean complete isolation like
I
a
think
hermit.
That's different, yeah.
It's different levels. There's some people that don't leave the house, nigga. They don't leave. And they're afraid when they leave. They've been in the house so long, they're afraid to venture out into society.
Niggas have a hoodie on, vape, DoorDash coming, playing the game.
You got to think, Pete, like you said, the DoorDash, people don't go to the grocery store. People want to do shit. Everything can just get brought to you. But I actually enjoy like going out, but I actually enjoy being alone too. Like,
for sure. Yeah.
I need to, that's like my recharging time. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to hear them talking. I don't want to hear shit. Like, a lot of people can't sit in dead silence. That's what's crazy. Like, you got to turn something on. You got to be moving or they start going fucking nuts. You can't sit with yourself.
That's a good point too, because now people are so overstimulated. Like, I'll be at my job, people always got a headphone in. Like, wherever they go, they got a headphone in, they on the phone, they wake up, they listen to radio, podcast, something. It's like there is no moments of silence anymore, either for you to just be with your own thoughts.
What they say, silence is deafening. That's what they mean. Because when you're in silence, you're alone with your own thoughts. And what happens is when you get alone with your own thoughts, people often start to think about all the problems that they got, which is why they always try to keep themselves busy with something to keep their mind off of their mind. Like we said earlier, how often do you think? And I don't mean just thinking thought. Like, how often do you sit down and really think?
Constructive thinking.
And plan about where you're gonna be in 5 years, 10 years, or what's the blueprint for getting to wherever your goal is. Most people never, ever, ever
They just go
do
through the
that.
motions.
They go through life hoping they trip, fall, and land on success and wonder why they whole life they fucking broke. Like, bro, the last 6 months, how often did you get outside and go after what you want? How often did you go out and try to meet people, to make connections? How often do you go out and try to create opportunities for yourself? Because they ain't gonna just fucking come to you. Like, who the fuck do you think you are in a world full of 9 billion people? Somebody's gonna come knock on your door and say, hey, you wanna be rich today? Come with me.
And then,
Like, come on, cuz you gotta create.
They say try like every month to do something uncomfortable. And then by the time like 12 months come, you'll have a year of things stacked up that where it's like, damn, it looked back like I had a good moment. I had a good year versus just because people start to look back like, what did you do this year? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't really do nothing. Or I partied every weekend. Or what did you try to push the boundaries and make yourself, how do I say, like uncomfortable? Yeah, so
that's where the growth comes.
Yeah, exactly. So even doing that or doing the hard things, doing something hard every day or every other day or maybe every week. Like, how often do you push yourself past your limits? Because most of us, before we even try something, we allow the opinions of others that ain't even existed yet to stop you. Yeah. And what everybody gonna think of me if I do this? What everybody gonna think of me if I do that? Like, you are blinded and guided by fear to where now everything is out of sync because you're never being able to be your authentic self. So your relationships is out of sync. Everything, your life is just, it's never no balance.
You moving to the beat of somebody else's drum.
Right.
And that's crazy.
You might naturally want to do something, but you won't never say it. Like, or you won't just do it. Yeah.
And the more you do exactly what you want to do, I feel like the more freeing it is to you. Because eventually you do stuff you want to do, you're the person you want to be, you think the thoughts you want, and you realize the worst thing that could happen is what? Somebody send your story to somebody else.
Right. Or somebody tell you no, somebody that shit gonna go
negative.
right away.
It's like after a while, it's like that's all it is. It ain't, and most of those people are just projecting their negative thoughts onto you because they don't want you to win. So I think the more people put themselves in uncomfortable situations, the more people are true to themselves, the easier it becomes because you realize what's on the other side of that. Like it ain't really that scary. Like all it is people talking shit, and again that ain't gonna really do the things you're doing. So I think you gain more and you live a more beautiful life for just being true to yourself.
It's like I think I said this before too. It's like, think about the end game when it's all said and done. Like I said, people feel like we got life and it's just gonna go forever. When they at that podium and they up there talking about you, are you gonna be happy or content what they got to say about you and how you lived your life? Did you really live it with no regrets? Did you really chase certain things? And even think of yourself, like, what would you want people to say about you? You know what I'm saying? Now you start to think about those things and you try to become or be that person today so you would be content if they ever did, unless you just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Look, there's a famous quote. A wise man once said, we suffer often more in our imagination than in reality.
Ain't nobody thinking about you.
We suffer more often in imagination in your own head than in reality. Now, if you're an avid watcher of the show, you know I've stated several times that about 85% of the things we worry about never happen. So that quote is dead on because majority of the things that you're worried about in life are created in your own imagination. If you got a goal and you start to think about taking action, what makes most people freeze up? The what ifs. Not the what if it can go right. They think about every single scenario that can go wrong. Every single scenario that will embarrass them. Like they just said, what the fuck you think gonna happen? Because everybody who's gonna laugh at you failing are secretly wishing they had the heart and the balls to go out there and go after what they want. Because they're gonna die thinking, what if? They're gonna be 80 years old reflecting on their life saying, man, what if I just would have went for this? What if I would have did that? Don't be the person in the graveyard with a casket full of what ifs. I'd rather know I tried and failed than wonder my whole life, what if? That's when you get to living with regrets. It's like first they laugh, then they start to admire,
and they ask you how you
then they ask you how you did it. And they follow your whole blueprint. But remember, when you was writing the blueprint, they was laughing, saying, man, this shit ain't gonna never work. As soon as you crack, you getting all the DMs. Hey, big bro. You big bro now.
I knew you was intelligent.
Yeah, you big bro now, all of a sudden. You feel me? So
I knew you was gonna make. I told you, nigga, a long
man,
time
I
ago.
knew you had it, bro. I couldn't tell you, but I knew. Like, shut the fuck up.
I seen a girl on Twitter because you were talking about the negative what ifs. I just seen a video of a girl on Twitter saying she writes when she's doing something best case scenario notes. So instead of being negative and being like, well, what if this happens negative? Let me write the best possible things that could happen. Right?
That's a great thing to go about because she's programming herself to always think about the best case scenarios. Yeah. So that's how you should see it because, like we said, we always focus on what we want. Or we always focus on what we don't want. We never focus on what we want. Like you said, just what could go wrong, what could go right. You know what I'm saying? What if I do crack? Because we motherfuckers be like, what if you don't? But what if I do? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so I take it better for me. I'm like I thrive off challenges, but I like it better when people tell me I can't do something. Because that make me, I don't know what the fuck that do to me. I don't know how I'm wired, but it'll make a nigga start going crazy.
It's like, oh yeah, I can't. I'm gonna show your bitch ass.
Then I was soon nigga, even I remember we used to play basketball. Niggas would think they'd fuck us over because we was small, nigga. Oh yeah, we finna kill y'all. They think they got one. I don't really do nothing. Cut and control the ball, but just pass it to me. I'm gonna hit the open shot, nigga. Like that shit used to be funny, but it's just like it's something about proving people wrong, man.
And the worst thing that can happen is you fail. That's it.
Is you really failing?
And all you doing is learning.
It's only failure when you quit.
Exactly.
Because they say you got to fail your way to success anyway.
That's all it is.
So the day you wake up and stop, unless you get rich or die trying.
The power of failing.
You know what I'm saying? So you only fail when you quit. Yeah, I gave that shit up. It is what it is. Next thing, like, but if you stick to that script of what you doing, eventually you have to get there. The door is going to have to open in some form or fashion.
And it's the beauty of trying and failing. You only got to get it right once. It don't matter if you failed 999 times. Facts. On that 1,000th time that you cracked, that 999 don't mean shit no more. Ain't nobody gonna be worried about it. You think if you fail 999 times and on that 1,000th try, you became a multi-millionaire that people gonna be pointing out when you failed?
It's like David Portnoy from Barstool Sports. He said, it took me years to make my first million. Once I made my first million, he said
everything else was
I
easy.
made 5 million in 2 weeks.
What's even more crazy? What's even more crazy is the journey, is the dream or the process. Because once you get to that point, you're like, damn, I done did everything. Because these moments will never be these moments again. So I think that's what people fail to realize in that moment while you're trying to become something. And it's about who you become on that journey. You know what I mean? The perseverance, the resiliency, everything else that forms and molds you. That's who you're going to appreciate more. It's not even going to be the stuff. It's like, damn, you look back, I went through the fire, I went through all this shit, like, to become this person. Like, nigga, I'm a motherfucking beast. Like, that'll have you on some other shit. Like,
the journey is the destination.
Yeah, exactly.
And the only way you can really become that person is by obtaining those qualities through that work. So it's like, when people talk about, I think Warren Buffett talked about becoming a millionaire, like, the qualities that those people have to get to that point are different than somebody who just sits on the couch every day. So that journey is the destination because those qualities that you're gonna have to get, the discipline, the perseverance, right? The positive thinking, all of those things that you're gonna have to get to become that person and make that money or, you know, complete that goal, that's what's really gonna affect you and that's what you're gonna take with you forever.
Right, because look, I look at it like this, like, we think of Kobe. But when we hear about Kobe, we talk about the way Kobe used to practice. The way Kobe was before he got his rings, the way Kobe was in his games. Like, we talk about the journey of Kobe. Yeah, he got the rings, but what did Kobe do in them games? Yeah, what did Jordan do in them games? It was like those moments was the greatest moments of them getting there. Now it's like that was part of the journey. That was the dream. Like, he was living it as even though he hated practice, but he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe made the grind cool, though. He made it like
cool
damn,
and to who? Niggas, nobody else wanted to do it. Niggas didn't want to do it.
Mentality of like, you know,
but that's basically what I'm getting at is he developed the Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? Based off of all the work and the journey that the route he took.
They're crazy.
Not only that, successful people, they've tried and failed more than unsuccessful people have tried at all. So, like you said, Kobe has practiced and missed more shots than the person who never made it even took at all. So you got to really think about that. Niggas went in the gym, 1,000 up before practice, 1,000 up after practice. Crazy. You probably ain't shot 1,000 all year. But talking about you want to be Kobe. Right. Like, come on, cuz it's different.
That's why Cub ball hogged. He said, nigga, if you ain't practicing as much as me, you ain't getting the rock, nigga.
Yeah, what he told them niggas? He said, yeah, you want to take a shot, get the rebound, nigga.
Facts. He said, nigga, I know. Why would I give you the rock when I know you ain't put the work I put in? That's dedication. But it's not even the fact that he's a ball hog. I know you ain't been in this gym like me. Yeah. I know you ain't practiced like me. Why would I give you the rock? Like,
I'm not letting you fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is why people who buy bodies, they're still miserable once they buy it. Because they didn't put in the work to earn the body. Because once you get the fit body, all the work you put in, like you said, it was the journey. It's the person you became. It was them late nights in the gym, nigga, them nights where you was sick, them nights you was tired, wasn't sleeping, them days where you was in the gym working out and you just went out and threw up and went right back and still finished your rep. You like, damn, cuz I didn't feel like coming today. But after you complete that workout,
that was one of the best ones.
You like, damn, cuz that was low-key one of my best workouts. And you happy that you didn't skip that day. Now the next day, you got an extra pep in your step. Like, that was my worst day of the week and I still pushed through. Nigga, this shit finna be a breeze, nigga.
The shit, and what you're saying, that when you buy a body, the dopamine that you getting is only temporary because it's from other people. Whereas when somebody, you might get the compliments from other, oh, you look good, but you have something that you actually built on your own. Whereas it's not just dependent upon other people and what they say, because they might not compliment you every day. You might not get positive reinforcement.
Because now, you're right. Because when you buy the body, you going around people secretly looking for them.
Or
like, hoping they say so. You out there probably gonna start getting loud, trying to pill out, do all this extra shit. But when you develop it yourself, you don't need real reassurance. You don't need to hear none of that. Like, nigga, I know I'm right, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You know how many hours I just did, how many fucking push-ups and dips I just fucking did, nigga? I don't need you to confirm nothing. When you tell me, yeah, I appreciate it, but other than that, nigga, I know. Like, that's when they get to tell you too cocky or you too confident. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different story when, like you said, when you buying it, you just know in the back of your mind you ain't shit.
You know
like,
you
nigga,
bullshit.
you know,
Yeah, you know
like
bullshit.
this nigga, it looked like a Ferrari till something else pulled up, nigga. To the real deal pulled up.
You done went to pick apart, nigga. That shit look good until that real Ferrari pull
guts,
up.
engine, everything fucked.
Fresh off the motherfucking lot.
That shit crazy.
And don't get offended when people tell you you're delusional. You should be. You should believe in yourself delusionally, because that's how you really get what you want. Because if you don't, you start to doubt yourself. Like they say, when you tell people your dreams, if they don't tell you crazy, your dreams ain't big enough. It's like people say, I had a conversation with God, told him my dreams, and he laughed. Like, that's it? You know you can do anything, right? You can get anything you want out here. That's all you want? Man, come back to me when you want some real shit. It's like you gotta you gotta already become who you are. Nigga, Michael Jackson literally wrote down, I'm gonna be the most famous person in the motherfucking world, and actually became it.
He said,
before it happened.
He said he took every good quality. I ain't gonna lie, Kai Cenat been going viral for a video he had of talking to himself.
Oh, yeah.
You seen that? Talking about he was gonna be the biggest streamer. He was gonna be doing this and doing that. That nigga did it.
Kai Cenat, Mr.
crazy.
Beast, low key, they've been running all them streamers back. Nigga, they're like, this is my first video. I'm gonna revisit this in 5 years when I'm the biggest in the world. They already had it in their mind. They don't give a if you believe
mostly
it.
Everybody, this is why we say our thoughts control your future. Because mostly everybody that made it, when you ask them, are they surprised that they made it? They're not surprised. Wow. They knew.
And we've been doing this shit for so many years. Like we knew we just
I know I'm gonna get there. It's just a matter of time. But they all knew. When I watch old Meek Mill videos, or you see songs like Nipsey, that's how I knew. Like, niggas be knowing already. It's just a matter about it catching up.
And I think you stop looking at it as some mystical dream when you're actually building it brick by brick. You start looking at it as a numbers game. As, okay, how much did I drop here? This is the retention rate. This is that. This is how many people are viewing it. This is the type of content. This is how much time we're spending. You start looking at it in a more of a practical way. Why people who have never done it is like, they can't fathom it.
You make it more realistic. Yeah, exactly. You make it more realistic when you break it down. It's like, damn, okay, if I'm trying to get $1 million, like, you might think that's too far ahead. So you break it down in your mind. Okay, I might have made 10,000 this week. Okay, damn, if I do this and that, I can make 20,000. You do that and that, then you go from there until you reach that 100,000, that 200,000, and now it's not as so far because you probably thought you couldn't have made that money either.
It's like climbing a mountain. It looks impossible standing back and just staring up at the mountain. The only way to climb it is to what? One step at a time, just literally go attack it. And it's crazy because once you start climbing it, and the higher you get, you like, oh, this shit ain't even that hard. Especially when you stop, take a breath, and look back.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn, I did that. I climbed all that.
And it's crazy.
It's further to go.
Sometimes I tell people, I just be like, just don't even look up. Just watch the feet, watch the steps in front of you. Just push. I don't even think about it. I'm just going. I done hit mountains where I'm like, we pull up, I just look like, God damn, I ain't getting up there. Yeah, like you sick, but it's something like just kick in and you just activate. Like you said, you go. Next thing you know, you didn't push up this motherfucker. You got to the top of that. Now everything else is like, oh, this is nothing. If I could make it through that, you like,
I could do anything.
Yeah. The reason I say look back is because when you look back and see how much ground you covered, and then you look up, you like, it's gonna take me longer to turn around and quit than it is just to keep going and reach my goal. That's what happened with your goals. That's why they say write it down. Because you write it down, you start looking back and like, God damn, I accomplished all this. Well, I only need this much more to reach to where I'm going. So I might as well just keep going.
That's a great point right there. You turn around like, it was a long trick
it's
back.
It's a long trick back, nigga.
Yeah, might as well keep going.
I just did that today on a hike. Nigga, I went all the way around. Wherever I went, I ran down. I had never went this far on it. I'm like, damn, the trail's taking me opposite way of my car. And I finally, when I ran to that lady I was telling you about, she's like, yeah, it's two rows, but I no English. She just doing this. I'm like, fuck. I'm like,
smiling hella hard.
Yeah. I'm like, guys, yes. I'm like, I get what you're saying. That's how you know we can speak without talking. Like, because I understand what she trying to tell me. Like, and she ended up telling me that, but I just got so far down, like another hill. I'm like, if I got to go back to my car, I'm going to be sick. I'm just like, fuck it. It's going to be another hike. But then I end up going around and finding it. But I'm just like, damn, that shit wild. But yeah, a lot of that shit.
Believe
Life
in
is a
yourself.
trip,
You
man.
got to believe in yourself before others believe in you. Waiting on others to believe in you, you will never accomplish nothing. I promise you that. Because don't nobody believe in you until you start to put the action forward and they start to see the results. And even seeing the results don't be enough for these motherfuckers. They want to wait till somebody that you don't know start to acknowledge you for what you're doing. They wait till a stranger be like, oh shit, that shit is viral.
And
Now all of a
then-
sudden you viral.
Yeah.
But nigga, you've been right here watching me day in, day out, grind, day in, day out. You're watching my progress, but you're never saying shit. The second somebody you look up to and you revere says something, now you all in the, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Nigga, you should have been the first one congratulating the nigga.
Nah, facts. Just know we finna be there. We is there. We just waiting for everything else to catch up.
We're there, nigga.
That's all it is.
Go watch the first episodes, nigga. Go watch when Kali first started coming around and niggas was, man, shout out 19
When
Keys.
Kali still wore glasses.
That's a fact.
That's a minute ago. Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Go look
Yeah,
at
that
how
was a
many
cool
times
minute ago.
niggas shouted 19 Keys out. Fast forward, nigga, we done already recorded an episode with 19 Keys. He done reached out like, yeah, I fuck with y'all.
Crazy.
Or he done reached back after we reached out. And we just went from shouting him out to having him on the show. Nobody would have believed we could have got that nigga on the show back then. Hey, you can
I
make-
believed it.
No,
I mean,
that's what I'm
we
saying.
always had
Yeah.
them talks off camera like
Yeah.
we
About
we
certain
do
people.
this. This
Yeah.
is what we bring to the table. But now everybody's seeing it, like you said. But we've been climbing that mountain right the whole time while people are sitting there looking up at how big it is. Pause.
Damn,
That was
that's
crazy.
I don't even know why Cuz even said that one.
That
Cuz
was
is-
crazy.
that's-
Hey, he finally got one. That
nigga,
was wild.
He set himself up for that one. He said he paused so fast. That nigga crazy, boy. These niggas wild. God damn.
So I ain't had one in a minute.
Yeah, I ain't had one. Cuz was trying to force him. I ain't had one of them motherfuckers.
Nah, I wouldn't force
Cuz was
shit,
going episode
nigga.
to episode, back to back. Somebody told that nigga, you said one more time, I'm unsubscribe. Getting on the Cuz losing followers off the glazing. God damn.
Nah, this nigga was on the run
I
for a
wasn't on
minute.
no run. You just
Hell
saying
nah,
crazy
this
shit.
nigga was on the run for a
I'm
minute.
like, wow, these niggas is crazy.
That shit
Damn.
wild, cuz.
Shit crazy, man.
Hey, I'm gonna
Shit
tell y'all
cold,
like
man.
this, man. Lions never lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Know that. In a world full of cowards who live life on their knees, be a real stand-up individual that live on your 2 feet, 10 toes. Stand on business. When everybody else is bending their fucking spine and breaking their back and ain't got no backbone, stand on yours, regardless of the hate you get. You got to realize the sheep hate when the lion come around. You know why? Because they can't do nothing with the lion. They know the lion can do anything that they want to them at any given time. And they want to secretly be that lion. They want to have that power. They want to be able to walk around fearless. So seeing you be fearless enrages them because they're cowards. This is why they said all great men or all great people have great enemies. Because you're a threat. If you're not a threat, no one even pays you any mind. So when you getting attacked, like, God damn, why everybody on me? Just know you're a threat. That's why they're attacking you. The viral way.
I don't know if y'all want to switch it to music. I did have a topic.
Yeah, let's get it.
Complex dropped a list. 50 best LA rappers of all time ranked.
Nip not being top 5 is diabolical.
Hold on, let her read it.
I'm gonna
Let
set
her
that
read it.
What they're judging it off of is skills as a hip hop artist, strength of catalog, commercial impact, and lasting influence. By skill, we mean the entire rap package: delivery, presence, pen game, and overall artistry. Since hip hop is an audio medium and we don't have access to notebooks, we didn't penalize rappers who've used ghostwriters. We're also focusing.
You said we didn't?
They did. They didn't or they did?
They said we
No, they
don't have.
didn't.
We
No,
didn't
they're
penalize
penalized.
rappers.
Ghostwriters are penalized.
So it says we're also focusing strictly on rappers, but while artists like Nate Dogg and Ty Dolla $ign are iconic LA artists, they're fundamentally singers, not rappers. With that out of the way, here are the 50 best LA rappers of all time.
Nah, they
I'm
can't.
gonna just go to the top 10 because it's a lot of it's a lot of people.
Debunk this right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, do top 10.
Top 10 is this on a list. Number 10, Nipsey Hussle. Number 9, Eazy-E.
Disrespectful. These niggas, and y'all be talking.
Hold on, let him go. Let him
know.
go.
Who we got? Damn, this shit. Hold on.
You supposed to write them down. You gotta mix.
You're supposed to run through them.
Damn.
The list already diabolical.
Start talking.
Okay, here, look.
Yeah.
It's number one, obviously.
Now you get 10,987.
It better be Pac.
Yeah, Pac.
They're not counting him is LA.
Who they count him as?
Man, they crazy as hell.
That's what I said. So
Who they count him as?
I don't
East
know what
Coast?
they count him. Here we go. I had Easy is 9.
Even if you count him a Bay rapper, he's still
Number 8, Be Real. I never listened to Be Real.
Be real. I told you the Nipsey disrespect is diabolical.
Number 7, Ice-T. Number 6, DJ Quick. Number 5, this gonna make y'all laugh. Tyler the Creator.
Come on, cuz. These niggas is crazy. Yeah.
Number 4, Dr. Dre. He's not even really a rapper to me.
Yeah,
but-
how you don't count Nate Dogg, but you count Dr. Dre?
Number 3, Ice Cube. Number 2, Snoop. Number 1, Kendrick Lamar.
What? No game is
So
crazy.
Game's on the list, but he's number 11. He's before Nipsey Hussle.
Who wrote this list? I need
No,
the
you
name.
said Nipsey was 10.
He's 10. So he's number 11
They did game foul too.
I
They
think-
put Be Real
over Game. is
over
crazy.
Game.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre rapping over Game. Easy E rapping over Game.
Q wrote Easy. Easy don't even count.
Yeah. But they said they didn't factor in the Ghost.
Now they trying to
Dre
make,
don't count. He's
Dre
not
don't
a
count.
rapper.
Dre
I don't
don't
think
count
Dre
either.
count.
Dre-
I don't think you could put
None of them count. Kendrick count.
Snoop count.
Snoop count. They didn't put Pac as diabolical.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Maybe they count
He
Pac.
only got one West Coast album though. If we keeping it 100.
Who?
What other albums did he? Where else
All
did?
Eyes
Where,
on Me.
what do you
It don't
mean?
gotta be West
And
Coast.
Daz produced most of all his albums.
But it don't gotta be West
and
Coast.
He was with Digital Underground in the Bay Area.
I
anyway
know.
in the
Now this
beginning,
what I was. This what I
He's-
did.
How many West Coast albums Kendrick got, nigga?
True. You
Nah,
right.
this what I was. This what I was finna get at though. If we're not counting Pac, I guess they count him up there in the Bay because that's not L.A. But if you're counting it that
That's
way,
the
then
West
that's
though. The Bay is
I
the
know,
West.
but he's saying
It is.
yeah, he said L.A.
Is it
right?
LA
He
or the
said
West?
LA.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
LA?
LA.
Okay.
But
But
then
I was
if we
just-
if we're gonna get technical, you can't count Kendrick. Nipsey need to be number 1 then, because Kendrick is from Compton. If we're not counting nothing,
Hey,
yeah, no,
I
I'm
don't-
saying if
I
we getting
don't-
technical, Snoop don't count. No, none of these niggas count.
DJ
Ice-T
Quick. I
count,
think DJ Quick is in that.
Quick is
in
from
that
Compton.
Quick from
conversation.
Compton.
nigga. If
Quick
we
from
getting technical,
Treetops.
if we're not, if Pac can't count, you can't count nothing but L.A. Like. Nigga, so put Joe Moses in there. Nigga, go break it.
Y'all
Go break
got
it
Nip
down.
top 5. I
I
got
got
Nip in the top 10.
I got Nip top 5 on the West Coast. Period.
I got him top 10.
Okay.
Who your top 5 on the West Coast?
Name top 5. Let's go to top 5.
I would say I got Kendrick for sure. This is no order. I got Kendrick. I got Game. I got Snoop. I got Quick. I got Easy because of him kind of birthing a lot of shit.
You got Quick. Quick is more of a DJ Quick.
Now,
I
Quick,
like-
Quick a rapper.
He's
got
a rapper,
solo
but
albums.
he's known for being more on that side.
I don't know. Quick got albums.
saying-
He got some albums.
Nah, Quick got albums.
Name
Quick got
3 albums from Quick.
Quick is the name. Safe and Sound.
Dollars and cents.
Was it Bouncing Moments or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. Safe and
Y'all
sound.
niggas
yeah.
was not
He got a
listening to
couple.
Quick.
Yeah, he
Nah,
got
I'm not
some
saying he
albums.
don't.
Nah,
but
Quick got classic.
Yeah,
You
he got some
tweaking.
classics.
I'm not saying he don't. But what I'm saying is y'all not slapping Quick. Kylie, you for sure ain't slapping Quick.
I slap
I
Quick.
still slap the Safe and Sound album all the time.
Quick is the name. Safe and sound. Balance and
Alright.
options.
Balance and options.
Rhythmalism, nigga.
Yeah,
what
he
that?
got some. He
Nigga,
got some
rhythmalism.
shit.
I was banging that
I
shit
didn't say
every
he don't.
day in high
Quick,
school.
Quick got bangers. Quick got bangers. But
Nah, we counting Quick.
y'all counting
Snoop.
Easy is crazy.
Nah, I'm not counting Easy.
I'm only counting him because nigga
Easy
was-
over Nipsey is crazy.
No Corrupt is nuts.
he was in the list, but I think he was like 12 or 13.
Nigga,
Yeah.
they put Be Real
I
over
never even listened
Corrupt.
to bro like
Okay,
that.
Corrupt is
See,
one of the most lyrical.
They gonna
assassins
call
in
me
the world.
racist. Did a Hispanic white write this?
It's possible.
There's no
I can actually see
fucking
who wrote
way.
it. I can
Be
actually
real.
see who wrote it.
Nobody's putting Be Real top 10 West Coast spitter. Nothing, nigga.
Let's see who wrote it. Because you might be right.
That's on the gang.
I think that was kind of crazy.
I don't put Quick top 5 though.
I'm not
Is
gonna say he
L-
top
is
5.
LA?
That's what y'all was naming.
No,
Top
no,
5.
that was his
I
top
think
5.
so.
No Warren G.
Mm.
I ain't gonna say he top 5, but he over Be Real.
For sure.
Be Real is not top 10. Cause I'm sorry.
Be Real's impact.
I think they throwing Be Real in. They throwing Be Real in just to include a Hispanic.
It's some.
Who's the author of that?
I'm gonna
It's
go.
Jewish,
I'm gonna
it's
go.
Jewish people and Hispanics.
That's what I'm saying.
I got Pac. I
I
got.
was gonna put Pac, but they
I
didn't
got
put him on something
Pac.
like,
I got. We need to rewrite that motherfucking list. I got Pac. This ain't no typical order. Pac, Nip, Kendrick, Q.
Gotta have Q. That's another person.
That's the only I'm thinking. Because I'm trying to think before.
So I got Easy, Pac, Kendrick, Game,
I
Quick,
forgot about Game.
Cube. Did I
Having-
say Snoop
Top
already?
5 is hard.
Having
Snoop.
Easy is crazy.
I feel like
Easy is
that's.
crazy.
I feel like
Easy does not
Easy's
count.
not a fucking rapper. He's a dope dealer who had ghost-written lyrics. Nigga, no.
Nigga know
Easy's
3
not a
I
songs
feel
rapper.
like
Easy,
Nip is.
nigga.
I feel like Nip is 6 or 7. I don't think he's top 5. He's in the top 10.
Nip is
though.
top 5, man.
Because I think when you
You said Easy.
Nah, you crazy for that
I
Easy
said that
shit.
because of how he kind of like
Bro, you had Easy
he's a
over Nip?
polarizing. He's a polarizing figure.
Nip
What?
is polarizing figure. Easy was known for
You
one.
could argue that.
What did Easy was known for bringing the Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff like that. He was not known for his rapping skills. He got one song that nigga he
Easy.
still cruise, and he got the other song that Snoop that Cube wrote for him. The story song.
Mhm.
I got a story to tell, whatever that was with Easy. But Easy
So
is,
even say I took Easy out, it's still Pac, Snoop.
you said you ain't counting Pac.
I didn't count him because they said he's not from LA.
Man, fuck
I'm just
what they
saying, Yeah,
said.
I'm telling you. You said you ain't counting.
I'm counting Pac number 1.
So we count. Look, Kendrick, Pac, Snoop, Quick, Game, Cube. That's already 6 people.
Yeah, I'm taking Nip over Quick too. I'm gonna play more Nipsey music. If I play with counting mixtapes, then I'm gonna play Quick.
Objectively speaking, though, do you think
So this
he's
is
more
just
of a staple?
Nipsey has
Yeah.
more, to me, Nipsey has more music that will be played in 10, 20 years than Quick do.
But it's 10, 20 later, and people still.
it's
playing
already
Quick.
10, 20 for Quick.
Yeah,
Who?
people
But who
playing
are still,
Quick.
y'all not
A lot of
playing
people
Quick,
playing
nigga.
I
Niggas is
played
not
Safe
waking up
Sound.
and playing Quick. Nigga, stop the cap.
Quick got classics.
I didn't say he don't. The only nigga I can believe that play Quick is Short.
But
Y'all niggas I know, y'all niggas is not playing cuz, nigga.
this the thing.
When
no,
the last time y'all heard of Quick, besides dollars and cents, when have you ever heard of
bro, but this the thing. That's hard to say because it's a lot of rappers who would be considered top 10 who music you just don't play.
Yeah.
How
Who?
much?
You gotta
nigga,
be-
how much Snoop do you realistically just turn
You
on?
know he in the top 5. You can't.
and you know he's up
You
there.
I
gotta put
still
Snoop
play the
in.
East Siders to this day.
Man, you said the East Siders. How much Snoop solo?
Snoop, nigga. That's
No,
part of
nigga,
Snoop.
no. How
Half the
much
shit I
Snoop?
play is Snoop. He created all that.
No, nigga. How much Snoop do you just turn on?
What do you mean? I
How
just
much?
told you, nigga.
You said the East Siders.
So
no.
he counts.
No, that's not Snoop,
Yes,
nigga.
it is,
no,
nigga.
that's a group project. No. How much of Snoop's catalog do you play
I
on the
count
daily?
50 with G Unit. Fuck is you talking
No,
about?
nigga.
Yes, nigga.
I can turn on the Massacre.
I want to hear certain verses from Snoop on the East Side.
No,
yes, nigga.
no,
I love it and
no,
all that, nigga.
no.
Now I want to hear Snoop
No,
verse, nigga.
no.
Yes,
You
that
don't.
counts.
This nigga don't listen to Snoop, cuz.
Nigga,
This
yes, I do.
This nigga does not. At no
like
point of the
Snoop.
day listen to
The
Snoop.
Dogfather. I like. What's the first album he came out with? What's it called? Nothing. It's
This-
What, Doggy Style?
Is it
Not
Doggy Style?
no fucking
Damn, no Dom Kennedy was crazy.
He was number 19 on the list.
No Sugar Free.
Sugar Free was on the
Sugar Free
list.
from Pomona, cuz we can't really count that.
Now
as
you
a
count the
list.
West Coast, nigga.
Nah,
They was all on the
cause
list, but
that's
they-
West Coast.
They wasn't top 10, and I don't think.
You
Dom
sure this
Kennedy's
was
top
LA
10.
nigga? Because this look like just West Coast to me. This list, because a lot of these niggas ain't even from LA.
But you got to think about somebody that's not probably from LA making a list. They group everybody together.
You know what? You right.
The
You
blue,
right.
the
You
blue
right.
Like,
carpet
you see a nigga-
treatment.
You right. You don't listen to Snoop, cuz.
Yes,
Listen,
I do.
a lot of
I know
these.
more Snoop than
The
you.
blue carpet
Man,
treatment.
get the fuck out of here.
Nigga,
Listen,
dog.
You
Father.
ain't never listened to no East Siders or nothing,
This
nigga.
nigga
You
crazy.
don't even like Trade E.
this nigga saying anything. Cuz literally saying anything.
You don't know no verses.
This
cuz.
nigga
Stop
saying
the cap, nigga.
anything. He's saying anything. Listen, bro. There's a lot of artists who, if you sat down and made a list, their name would be top 10, but you probably don't listen to day to day.
Yeah.
Because music cycles. It's like if a classic song come on, I'm like, oh shit, this the shit. I gotta put this on my playlist. But
Give
I'm
an
not,
example.
I'm not consciously going to go turn it on.
Yo, every day though, you
Give
might
an
be
example.
in a different
Like
mode in life, yeah.
look, Snoop. What's their name? Snoop Doggy.
That's a
If
slap.
that shit come on in the gym, I'm like, oh, this slap. But I'm not never finna get in my car and be like, let me turn on Snoop. What's my name?
Cud changing the song though. If that come on even on the phone. So that's how you know he don't listen to Cud.
I'm not changing
But
the song.
yeah,
I'm not changing the
You
song.
gonna turn this shit off. But what I'm
This
saying
nigga
is,
is-
regardless
this nigga's cap.
of what they point is, no disrespect to Quick, but I'm taking Nip over Quick.
I'm not mad at you for that. But
It's not just
think
like
you just like Nip.
Yeah.
It's not got nothing to do with that. It's not in top 5. No, Quick is not top 5.
This nigga's crazy.
I don't know, bro. I can't. Like I said,
You just
Okay, what are we basing this on?
Okay, no, everything you just said, everything you just read.
Skills, commercial success, and overall ability.
Okay, skill off of commercial success alone, Quick is over Nip.
Yes.
Off the dribble. Commercial success off the dribble, you got to put him over Nip.
So that's why I'm like, the people I listed, commercial wise, to me, beat him out. I think.
Why do you say commercial wise?
I think what Nip has that.
What do y'all
don't
count?
Have is the
commercial success, nigga. Album sales
is the influence. Like he has the influence there for sure. But
so how many album sales Quick got?
A lot more than Nip.
Yeah, because he got more albums. But
No, way
count
more
his
than
one
Nip.
first album. Count Nip first album.
Way more than Nip, nigga. Nip first album didn't sell till he
It
died.
don't matter. It's sold.
No, it didn't sell till he died,
Still
nigga.
count.
Quick
If we're
been selling
debating, we're
since
going to
he
look
sold.
up his album.
Bro, there's no way you're debating DJ Quick album sales to Nip, bro. Like,
Yeah, I am.
But they
crazy.
got it right here though. Look, they gonna
What's his first album sales?
This nigga crazy.
Yeah, the first album. His first album is the same way you saying that niggas count Biggie album sales.
This nigga is crazy.
type in DJ Quick
This ain't even close.
discography.
This ain't even close.
His first album.
This is
Quick
not
is the
even
name.
close.
Quick is the name.
That was a banger too.
Number one on the top R&B hip hop charts, selling 185,000.
Why do you say R&B? We talking about rappers.
Sales-
Bro, I said hip hop and R&B.
1 million.
The album went gold,
A million.
selling over 800,000 copies. It
Quick.
sold
Quick,
185
Oh,
the
he
first
did his
week.
thing.
Yeah,
now
It
what's
went platinum.
I
I
know-
mean,
That's total, right?
What do we count? What do we count?
That's
as
one.
Nip's
That's
first
one
album?
category.
185,000
Victory Lap is his
first week
first album.
sales.
That's what we count. Okay,
Y'all went commercial. Y'all didn't say mixtapes.
because
Victory Lap sold 53,000 units the first week.
I didn't say first week. That's what you looked up first week.
What's total? I don't know what that
You
is.
said first album, nigga.
No, I just said yes. How many total sales?
Quick is the name. First
Okay,
week.
so Nip
And niggas actually bought albums back then too. So that's what's crazy.
Nip's
we
first
count that.
album was the 53,000 first week units is equivalent to selling 30,000 traditional hard copies.
Why you laughing?
Because so Quick sold more than him, but he didn't sell as much as I thought first week. He sold over. It says over 50,000 in the first week.
Who?
Quick. He sold.
No, DJ Quick's first album says 185,000 first week. From what I'm looking at.
I mean, if you
So
got
what'd you look at?
just whatever popped up right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he sold 185,000.
Niggas ain't even fact checking shit.
I think,
But it don't matter. Regardless, these niggas
It's not even close, nigga.
This is
Like,
what I'm
this nigga
saying though.
crazy.
He got
Regardless,
the influence.
this all I'm saying though. Regardless, pay attention what these niggas is saying right here. They've never mentioned Quick name in no rap top 10, nothing. All the music debates we had, they have never mentioned DJ Quick. Check the files, man. They talking about just who I like. No, nigga. Check any files. Niggas is not naming DJ Quick
'Cause
top
we
5
forgot.
dead or alive. Nigga, never. Niggas ain't never mentioned this nigga.
you talking about?
Ever, cuz. These niggas be capping so much, I don't even know. I might as well give them this hat and put it on both their heads.
I think, look,
DJ Quick top 5 in the West Coast. Come on.
I'm not saying
think
top
Nip-
5 rapper.
I
Y'all
think
just
Nip-
said.
I
I'm
think-
not saying top 5 rapper.
I think Nip has.
Cut named Easy E.
He's a Gen Z.
Come
I
Easy
think-
E.
but I put him in there for influence.
Cut, I don't know one Easy album.
I put him in there for influence.
No,
I
nigga.
think Nip
Influence? Who the influence?
I mean, is he not part of NWA, which kind of started a
Q,
lot of the rap
once we
shit?
break down NWA, Q wrote everything.
But who
Q
was
was
who was
NWA.
the figure that niggas was looking at?
No
though?
Vaseline murdered him. They
Niggas was
exposed
looking
him.
at Easy though.
No, they wasn't. That's why Cube still is successful and exposed them niggas. Once Cube left, NWA was no longer, nigga.
But that also got to do with old boy and the dealings and all
No,
that shit.
nigga, Cube wrote everything. Nigga, except the mother niggas probably wrote they shit. A few things, but Cube knew, like, I am NWA.
I think Nip
Listen,
gets pushed
bro.
a little bit more to the top after his death.
For
I'm
sure.
saying for me, okay,
like,
we're
compare it
talking,
like
we're,
this,
we're
compare it
talking
like
about LA, so Nip was big over here already.
Look, compare it like this, and this is why
Y'all talking worldwide. We're talking top 5 over here.
This is why I put him not in the top 5, but top 10. Because look at Pac. When Pac was on his All Eyes on Me stage, he was that guy. He was revered as that guy in real time, in real life.
You're comparing Pac, which
But hold
nobody's
on,
uncomparable.
Hold on, but listen to what I'm saying. Then you look at Nip. When he was around, he wasn't necessarily compared as that guy compared to when he passed away.
So 2020 Pac.
But I'm just saying, as in, like, I could give an argument for Nip being in the top 5, but I think a lot of it is smoke because of of him passing away.
So he wasn't big in LA when he was here. We're talking about LA. We're not talking worldwide. We're talking about top 5 in LA. First niggas was talking about Nip. Nip was big in LA. He wasn't nowhere else. Now niggas is telling me he wasn't big in LA.
Big, but
I don't think he was that big even in LA
big,
before he died.
Like he was popping. Don't get me wrong.
I don't think he was that big commercially in LA before he died. Because you got to remember, a lot of niggas was still saying they ain't like Cuz because he was from 60s.
Niggas wasn't saying none of
Man,
that.
a lot of niggas was
Bitch,
saying
you
that.
broke. All that when that
was a YG.
popping.
That's a
I know.
feature.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, that was a YG
That's how he started
feature.
getting big. Okay, last time that I checked.
Nigga, that's 10
That was
years
Victory
after.
Lap.
15 years after.
What are y'all talking about? 15
Last time
years
that
after.
I checked.
That's when Nip was alive.
2012. Okay,
Last time I checked, we're talking about he's alive.
But he was not still revered as like the #1 LA nigga, even when he was alive.
Who was?
It was a lot of niggas still over Cuz.
No, they wasn't.
What are you talking? Nigga, Schoolboy was still huge.
Niggas wasn't talking about
Nigga,
like that.
J-Rock was
And y'all didn't
was
even
big
name
back
Schoolboy.
then.
That's
He
crazy.
in the list, but
Niggas didn't even name Schoolboy. It's crazy.
He's not top 10 to me. I don't think so.
So why is he even mentioning them then?
He's in the top
He's in
100.
Yeah, he's in the top 50.
No, we
And
were
I
talking
just
about.
mentioned him in comparison to Nip. When Schoolboy was out and Nip was out, when Nip was alive, Schoolboy was bigger than Cuz.
He was. Let's keep it 100.
Fuck are you talking
Not in
about?
LA.
Yes, in LA.
No, he wasn't.
In LA and worldwide, nigga.
He was worldwide. You just learned them facts. You just learned about
I didn't
him
just
being
learn shit.
bigger worldwide.
I was playing Schoolboy back then. What the fuck are you talking about?
Schoolboy was big. You got Kendrick.
I was playing Schoolboy back then.
You played one song, Blessed.
No, I didn't, nigga. I played that the whole album.
I
nigga.
think again.
This nigga
because
so
of Nip's
cap,
passing,
cuz.
he
Niggas
gets
listen
put up a little bit higher, but
Bro.
Niggas listen to Habits and Contradiction.
For sure.
Niggas was playing that, but niggas wasn't waking up. I wasn't. Niggas was playing. I was playing more Nipsey, and I got more flack for playing Nipsey than other niggas. But
I
You-
slapped Crenshaw
this is-
religiously.
y'all wasn't
You're
playing all
taking
that.
a personal
I'm not.
liking over
thinking-
the fact. You gotta realize a lot of that Nip run, you wasn't on the streets for a lot of that.
How?
What do you mean? You went
I
to
was,
jail
I
one
was
year.
listening to Nip in 2008.
I know,
but see,
I'm,
even that to
I'm
me,
saying
he
he was
wasn't-
super underground.
Yeah,
then.
he
Yeah,
wasn't.
he was.
wasn't cracking just
8,
yet.
9, 10.
Nigga, we
11,
started listening to him at the same
12.
fucking time.
Crenshaw-
Nigga.
when he
I'm
cracked.
naming the years that I'm
Crenshaw's
saying
when he really
before I
cracked.
left the streets.
To me,
8,
before
9,
that,
10,
the sound
11.
is not.
He was never
12.
big in none of
I
them
like
years.
some of the
When the
songs, but
marathon
sound-
hit, nigga, the marathon was banging. Nigga, fuck is y'all talking about?
I'm not
Okay.
saying it wasn't banging. I'm
the
saying his
marathon is
status.
actually better than fucking Crenshaw to me.
I'm saying his status was
The first
not.
marathon, yes, yes,
He,
nigga.
it was at no point Nip was named the #1 artist in LA before his death.
Oh.
Not at no point, nigga. YG was always bigger than him.
So why'd you say y'all counting YG top 5?
I'm
not. I'm just saying status
I'm not
wise. You
saying
got
bigger.
you got to
So
remember,
where's-
nigga. I went to a Nipsey concert, so
He was
I
still
saw
very
nigga. He was
low-key,
at the
yeah.
House of Blues, nigga. I went. I was there.
He was obviously
What does that
well
mean? What year
respected.
was that?
Huh?
Probably
What
like,
year was that?
2012.
That was probably like 13,
Something
14.
like that, yeah, 'cause-
Nigga,
something
how
like
you
that.
know you went with him?
No, because that's
Fuck is
because
this
that's
nigga talking about? He answering the day for you?
because I think that's what
This
you talking
nigga
about. Crenshaw-
crazy.
You talking about when Crenshaw dropped?
God damn.
Because I remember when Crenshaw
Oh
dropped.
my God, this nigga wild, boy. Hey, you see these niggas, they don't go, cut answering for the nigga. Like, he didn't know what year, no nothing. He said, yeah, for sure. God wasn't even there.
I was
But-
thinking,
but-
God damn.
But it's when Crenshaw dropped. I'm guessing. It's
nah, this is before Crenshaw.
Okay, so
God
This before
damn.
Crenshaw.
God, that's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, my nigga. I remember I had tickets to another show I was gonna go to with Nips, and this one
I know you get some bullshit.
No, look, this still on my Facebook too.
All I'm saying is,
No, nigga, let me land my plane. I'm gonna tell you how I know he wasn't that big then. I bought the tickets already. I couldn't go because I had to work. I was gonna give them away damn near for free. Nobody answered the post to get the tickets, nigga. These were free tickets.
what year was it? You still didn't answer that.
And I'm
It's
not
what year?
shitting
You
on
still didn't answer the year.
nigga. It was around like 2013. I was living on 10th and Gladys then, nigga. So
Around
this
what year?
right before you went to jail, like 2013.
So you couldn't have gave me the tickets knowing how I was a Nipsey fan. It's crazy. He said right before you went to jail, nobody wanted him. I didn't see
I
this
think
post.
I asked
I didn't
him.
see this post he
This
made.
nigga
He
cap.
think he know damn well he
He's
asked
cap.
me.
This nigga
hey,
is
that's
so fucking
crazy.
cap.
Cuz gave away some free tickets to the
Nigga
internet, knowing I'm a Nipsey fan. That's
I wasn't
wild.
even listening to Nip like that back then.
Yes,
Not,
hey,
not like
if y'all
today.
know me-
No.
And when bullets ain't got no
I
names,
think I found Nip.
No, you
I
didn't.
learned Nip through me.
That's so insane. Crib, I didn't
He
learn through you.
learned
I
Nip
learned through a female put
He
me on
learned
the
Nip
Nipsey.
through. No, you don't. No.
The only nigga you put me
No.
on was Kevin Gates,
I
nigga,
put
and
you
them
on
niggas.
Nip.
You didn't put what song?
I put you on Nip.
What song?
RSC till I die.
No, I heard Nip before that.
No,
nigga.
you didn't.
Yes,
That
I
was
did,
his first
nigga.
shit.
That wasn't his first shit, nigga.
You didn't. What Nip song you heard before that?
I knew about Bullets Ain't Got No Names before that.
This
RSC
before
Till I
Bullets.
Die. No, Bullets. That was
This
on that.
before Bullets.
That wasn't before Bullets. That was on Bullets.
No, this before.
RSC was on Bullets.
This before the mixtape dropped. This
Nigga,
when he had the
the
video.
first nip I heard was Burner on My Lap.
No,
nigga.
it wasn't.
Now, how you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna tell you when.
Nigga, a female put me on the Nipsey,
I'ma
nigga.
tell you,
I remember
no,
the day
no.
she had
I
a
remember
Nipsey
the day
CD,
I
nigga.
put cuz on.
He didn't put me on the
We
shit,
had a
nigga.
computer in the room, bro. We had a computer
This
in
nigga
the
making
room.
up a false story.
He was in the room, my nigga. Him and a couple of the his young homies, nigga, because cuz younger than me. I was playing that song, nigga. Niggas said, why you playing that in blank? I'm not gonna disrespect them niggas. I ain't say he said it. One of his homies, one of the young niggas like, why you playing that in blank music? Because it was the RSC Till I Die song. And I'm like, nah, cut hard. This before Bullets, nigga.
This nigga lying, bro. That's not why I learned about it. I was in a car with some bitches smoking a fucking black. The female put me on the cuz. Then after that, I'm like, damn. This nigga lying, cuz. It was the mixtape. 2008,
this before the
nigga.
mixtape.
Hey,
this before the mixtape.
The mixtape came out 2008.
This nigga is capping.
I wasn't watching the video yet.
Bullets mixtape didn't drop, nigga. This was on, matter of fact, I think that video was on the Come Up DVD. It was on one of them fucking DVDs.
I didn't see that video till YouTube.
It was on YouTube.
I know,
it came
but I didn't
off
see
one
that.
of them DVDs had put it. Because I remember I used to watch that video, and then he had the other video right after that. This before he was even
like
fucking
I
known.
said, if he knew all
This nigga
that,
cap,
Cub put
nigga.
I put the tickets on the internet and I didn't see it.
This nigga
I
cap.
witnessed it, and he said, "Oh, I seen this," and then nobody wanted him. Like
I think Nipsey's top 10, but I don't think he's top 5.
it don't matter. But we talking about Quick and Nip. All I'm saying is, you listen to more Nip than Quick. He listens to more Nip than Quick. Y'all.
Oh, this was 2011. 2011, Nipsey Hussle, HOB tickets. Got 2 of them. Anybody trying to get them, hit me.
Nobody responded.
Proof, nigga. Not one person.
I didn't say you didn't do it. I'm just saying
June 24th,
if you
2011, nigga.
In 2011, all I said was it was crazy that he could have just gave them to me instead of trying to go to the internet. Knowing I fuck with Cub.
I'm telling you, Cub was so sporadic back then. I think I did hit Cub.
Cub never hit
This
me.
nigga was. This nigga was scramble brain everywhere.
I wasn't scrambling brain. I was stuck in it.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga was everywhere, nigga. He wasn't getting no tickets, girl.
He never hit me about it,
for a fact, I think I hit Cub.
He did. Now for a fact. First he said I think. How for a fact I think?
For a fact, I believe I hit
crazy.
Cub probably
in 2011, that's when the marathon dropped too.
Cub probably hit me like, nigga, I'm on the lick right now. Nigga was trying to come get them fucking tickets, nigga. Cub was trying to give me the drive, could have hit a lick, nigga. Talking about, girl, where your burner at? That's what it said. Cub body pulled up to get the yeet, nigga. Cub, hey, I'll give it right back, Cub. Be right back.
I wasn't until 13.
2011
That
days.
was 2013.
Yeah, nigga. The fuck this nigga talking about, nigga? But hey, y'all let us know y'all top 10, y'all top 5.
No, let me know that y'all got Nip or Quick, man.
In the top 5.
Everybody gonna say Nip because Nip.
Don't stop breaking it down.
That's what I'm
y'all
saying.
Just said it.
No,
Bro,
everybody gonna. These niggas weren't even listening to Nip before he died. A lot of these niggas.
That's cool and all, but I'm just gonna ask them who y'all got, Nip or Quick.
Rap wise, rapping skill, I got Nip. But once they said commercial success,
that was one of the components, nigga. That's like saying they gave a list of 5 different things.
So that's one. Nip got the skill. Quick got the commercial success. What was the other component? Me personally, I have Nipsey over Quick as a rapper.
You said Quick.
But I'm going by their component.
No, you said Quick. This is crazy.
Skill as a hip-hop artist, strength of catalog, commercial impact, and lasting influence.
Nip will have longer lasting influence in music.
I don't know.
How's that possible if
that's not possible.
Give me, no, this is what I'm saying.
Y'all saying, Quick influence a lot,
y'all keep saying still playing. Who y'all know still playing it?
I'm just saying Quick influence, nigga.
Name me.
Quick influence Nip.
This is what I'm saying.
Quick influence Nip.
Played, bro.
What are you talking about?
Quick is still being played.
Quick influence Nip.
This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying.
What the fuck are you talking?
You go out to any place right now, and somebody at some function, some bar, anywhere, a DJ Quick song is more likely to come on than
When the last time have you ever heard a Quick song played outside?
Don't make
when
sense.
the pitching on a party?
Pitching on a party for sure.
I haven't heard that played in forever. I didn't say it's not a banger. I just said I haven't heard it played.
They're gonna play that in any
what Gen Z party have you ever heard that played in?
You've heard that played for sure.
Any Gen Z parties?
Niggas play Nate Dogg at Gen Z parties. Niggas still play throwbacks.
Call the kids down here.
Them niggas,
This
them
how we
niggas
end
like
this
10
right now.
Them niggas like 10, 12
No,
years younger
they're
than me.
like you.
They
Like
younger than
this,
me.
the same thing. Call them kids down here. The
this
same
nigga-
way if they know music. If they don't know Quick and they know Cud, then we know the answer to that.
We only got a minute left, so y'all got to wrap
Call
it
him.
up.
This
Call him in 1
this
minute.
nigga's
Bro,
coping
he's
hard
going
right
off
now.
of his personal
I'm not going
preference.
off-
This nigga said
Hey,
call
going
some
by the
teenagers down
attribute.
here.
Nah, because-
now we going on teenagers.
Nah,
This nigga
because
crazy.
y'all talking about impact and whatever,
Listen,
stuff like that.
Personally, I like Nip more
What
as
I'm
a
saying
rapper.
is,
Impact wise, you got to give it to Quick just because Quick is a fucking legend.
Besides dollars and cents, name a song.
Rhythmalism.
I said pitching on the
The
party.
whole
No.
album.
Name. This is what y'all don't even let a nigga finish my
We
point.
got a minute, nigga.
Yeah. Name a song that's timeless besides dollars and cents.
Hey, y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We finna get up out
Y'all
of
give
here.
me a song. They can't
This
name
nigga
it.
out his brain, bro. I put him on Nip.
You
cuz.
didn't.
Yeah,
Stop
I
that.
put him on
He
Nip,
never
bro.
did, nigga.
That whole story with the black, I just told y'all the day Cub found out about Nip. I was in the room on the computer, nigga.
That wasn't the
listening to
day.
Nigga
Cuz
said,
looked at some
why
tickets
you
that he
listen
never
to that
gave away.
N-Blank shit?
Cud
Man,
never,
I'm telling you, man.
Cud
the
never
Broadway,
gave
we
some
outta
tickets
here.
he never
Bet.
gave away. This nigga wild. Cud just made something up, cuz. That's crazy.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.